Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're my old subscriber, thank you for tuning in again. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, so thank you for clicking to watch my video. So welcome to another episode of Opinion Wednesday. Opinion Wednesday is a series on here that I share my thoughts together. We share our opinion about situations or things or stories that happens around us. Mostly our Opinion Wednesday is basically for us to be able to relate to these stories and try to help ourselves and also help the person concerned, because sometimes the stories I bring up here are stories that are being sent to me by someone like you who is watching me, and together we try to see how we can chip in our little 2 cents that this person might need. But when I saw this story on Instagram, I felt so bad. I felt so much pain, and I asked myself, why? Because sometimes I feel like there are some situations that we can avoid, but we tend not to, because of our beliefs, because of the churches we attend, because of the influence our said man of God have on us. As always, feel free to grab yourself a cup of coffee, water, tea. It's cold now, it's winter in Europe, cold, so yeah, I have my tea, what I always have, something warm to keep me warm while I talk to you guys. So, and I'm drinking from my customized mug, and you can order this from my Teespring store. I'm gonna link it in the comment section below. If you feel like you like what I'm doing on here and you want to motivate me or you want to encourage me in any way to take this channel to another level quality wise, then you can order one of my cups or one of my t-shirts or any merchandise that I have on my Teespring store. I'm going to link it in the comment section below. And anyways, I've spoken a lot. Get yourself something. Let's dive straight into today's video, okay? So welcome back. So today's video, I want to sit comfortably, guys. Can you guys put my pillow? So this video, I want to be talking to us mothers and to us would-be mothers, for those who want to have kids or aspire to have kids someday. I want to be talking to us, and at the same time I'm going to be talking to that religious personality in our life, be it a prophet, be it a pastor, whatever title you attribute to your religious career. I'm going to be talking to you also. And then I also want to talk to our husbands, because this story has everybody. If one person out of everybody would have said something to the contrary, then these lives would have been saved. But that was not the case. So I came across this story on if you follow this girl called Worry Picking on her channel, I think 3 weeks ago, and I couldn't make a video about it because then I was busy with the Brussels space pop-up space. So I came across this video where she was really pissed and she was angry. Apparently someone she knows gave up the ghost together with her baby in her womb because she could not dilate, and they said after almost 24 hours she had dilated just 4 centimeters and the baby was in distress. And so the doctors and those present requested for a CS. They kept saying, the husband said no, they called their pastor, or no, they called their prophet. They said no, we are going to pray, she has to deliver like a Hebrew woman. But the doctor made this man to understand. They said they prayed they waited 4 hours, nothing. She had not added even an inch. She was still at 4 centimeters. And they told them, see, this baby is in distress. If we don't do anything as fast as possible, I'm afraid we are going to lose the baby, and maybe also the mother, because the mother was getting weaker and weaker. So she could not even give her consent. The consent was for the husband to give and the family that were there, but the family were busy praying and their pastors on the phone, you would deliver like a Hebrew woman. Long story short, sadly and unfortunately, this woman could not make it, same as her baby also could not make it.
Why it be say some women we just get this mentality, say cut and sew na sin. If you be woman, you carry belly, you can't use cut and sew to born. You not be woman. Why? That mentality don't kill many children. That mentality don't make many women die dead to not be their own. That mentality don't make one woman and a picky die yesterday. All in the name of I don't feel use cut and sew to born, I must use toto. Did they give challenge cup? If you use to born. The most important thing, mother is fine, baby is fine. All glory to God. Don't take her easy. And some pastors say, we need to click on chill. Because when I know they overdo some kind of things, your faith and your member faith, everybody faith is different. They don't call you now, tell you now, say, Pastor, pray for us. My wife is in labor. She's not dilating. Do my day hospital 24 hours, you not dilate past 4 cm. They say, Madam, let's remove this baby. The baby is in distress. The pastor say, no, you must deliver as an Hebrew woman. Are we Hebrews or Hebrewites? The pikin don't die, go now. Mama don't die. What's the even the place safe?
I just want to say this to us Africans. Delivery by CS does not make you less of a woman. I have said this countless times. Even before I knew I would ever give birth, even before I knew I would be blessed by the gift, with the gift of children, I never ever saw somebody who gave birth through CS less woman or womanly than the person that went to the labor room and actually pushed out the baby. But now, this is the thing, the society in which we are, Africa, we have this mentality to want to look at women that give birth through CS as weak, like they didn't do anything, they didn't take care of themselves while they were pregnant, they didn't eat the required food that they were supposed to eat while they were pregnant, they were lazy, they were not working out while they were pregnant, they were lazy in the labor room, they could not push, that is why. And now they tend to look at the woman so badly. And because of this, many women have grown up with this mentality like, oh, I need to give birth through the right way, through the right channel, like it is naturally supposed to be. What I'm trying to say here is this. Never for once as a woman think that the fact that you're going to give birth through a CS means that you are less of a woman, means that you are weak, and all those things that I have mentioned. You as a husband, never for once look at your wife like a lazy woman and a weak woman because she could not give birth the natural way, because she went through as a CS. So now I want to say this. I have 2 sons. If you have been following my channel for a very long time, you know I have 2 beautiful boys, okay? And I had both of my kids through CS. My first child, I had my first child at 38 weeks and some days through CS. It was planned 2 weeks before. Like I already knew 2 weeks before that I was going to have a CS, because with all the scan and everything, with my hip structure, my cervix bone, my all those things, we did all the scan, and with the size of my baby, my gynecologist already told me, Doris, it will be very impossible for you to give birth down there, you understand? Because of this, they explained everything to me and I understood it. First, I was shocked, I was scared, because I had never gone through any surgery in my life, not even a minor surgery. And something like a cesarian, I was like, oh my God, my stomach is going to be tear open. But I had to go through research more about it, and then had so many conversations one-on-one with my gynecologist. Twice I asked her, are you sure there is no way to go around it? She said no. And then I asked her, what are the effects of CS, how painful is it, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. She made me to understand that there is no so much difference. The only difference is that I'm going to have a scar on my tummy, which is going to heal over time, you know, and then the healing process might be different for me, because people heal differently. You know, being alone in this part of the world, I was like, okay, if I have to go through, this were my worries. The only worries I had was, if I had to go through a surgery, it means after the birth, I still have to, on my own, I don't have my mother here, I don't have any sister, I don't have any brother, I don't have any sibling, I don't have anyone that is going to stay with me to help me look after my boy. That was my only worry. I never for once sat to think like, oh my God, yes, my mom is so religious, she's a Christian, I am also a Christian. My prayer has been, and everybody who knew that I was pregnant, the prayer has been for them, for me, was that Doris, you are going to give birth like a Hebrew woman. And that was my prayer. But while I was praying, I kept saying to God, what I want at the end of the day is a healthy baby and a safe pregnancy journey, because there's so many people that are pregnant, they don't make it to 9 months, and when they make it to 9 months, they don't even make it through the labor room or through the delivery room, you know. So my prayer had always been to God, Father Lord, I want to give birth like a Hebrew woman. Father Lord, bless me with a healthy pregnancy and a healthy delivery process for me and my baby. That was always my prayer point. So this thing of CS did not really shock me. Now, Would I have felt better if I gave birth as a Hebrew woman? I don't think so. The only part I would have felt better is maybe because my healing process, the pain I went through taking care of my baby on my own and with stitches under my stomach, maybe some of those pains would have been avoided. I want to ask us this question. When you look at my kids, do they tell you that they have some kind of malformation or they are some kind of colomental children just because they came to this world through CS? The answer is no. Do they look ugly because they came to this world through CS? The answer is no. Do they look like extraterrestrials because they came to this world through CS? The answer is no. They look like every normal baby out there. A baby that was born vaginally and then they are the same. If you give birth vaginally or you give birth through CS, it doesn't make your child more healthy than the other baby. We know of stories where people go and give birth vaginally, at the end of the day, the baby comes out with lots of complications. Our main objective should be, let me have a healthy pregnancy, a healthy birth, a healthy baby, and a healthy mama at the end of the day. When I had my first child, I was at the hospital, and then people came and visited me, and then I was shocked when somebody came to the hospital, just someone that I'm not really close to, by the way, but you know, as an African community, you see somebody every day in the bus, train station, and you guys get to exchange pleasantries. And she was like, whoa, you're such a strong woman, your baby is so cute. In our pidgin, you know, you're picking fine sute. Child says you're picking bulky. You strong, oh. Child, so you really born the picking vagina, you born the picking your true labor, you push. Child, well done, mommy. I was like, I said no, I'm not born through down there. I had C-section. And you do C-section. Now wow, yeah, I think so. You born through that side, you know. And in my head, I was like, wait. So all these praises she gave me and my son is because she thought that I gave birth. Because when people came to visit me, I didn't tell them like I gave birth like this or I gave birth like that, because it was not important. So what I want to say is this: sometimes our society paints a picture of CS women that is not good. And if you are a woman, if you are a young girl, never ask these questions when you hear that somebody gave birth. Don't ask them how you born it. Don't praise them because you feel they gave birth through cesarean and through the normal way. And when you find out that they gave birth through cesarean, you stop, you take away all your praises. It doesn't make sense. It can happen to you, it can happen to anybody. Now, let me address the side of the pastors. Some of you pastors or prophets, you are the major problem in Africa. I swear to God who made me. You are the major problems in Africa. Yes, we know of the Hebrew woman. We all know what the Bible talks about the Hebrew woman and childbirthing and the rest. But some of you pastors and prophets, especially the fake ones with the wrongest anointing that I have ever seen, you have destroyed so many homes with your fake prophecies. You have taken away so many lives prematurely with your fake oils, fake wristband, fake protection, and fake miracles, you know. You have sent so many people 6 feet down because of your fake prophecy and fake belief that you instill in them, and you give them hope that you yourself, you know, you don't have. So when a Christian calls you and say, my wife is in labor, the situation is critical, the doctor says that we have to go for CS, but man of God, you said that you had a vision or whatever, you said that my wife was going to deliver by like a Hebrew woman, but now it's not what is happening, no, please, can we go for the CS? And you're like, no, your vision was correct, everything is okay, you are a prophet of God, except you are not a prophet of God. Now you are going on prayers with the dad or the mommy, all of you on prayer, she must deliver like a Hebrew woman. Don't allow the doctors to touch her, blah blah blah. And you, the mumu husband or the mumu family member that was there, you joined in the prayer. Why your daughter, your sister, your wife, somebody's child, a Christian in your church is lying there between life and death, and the innocent baby in her womb that God has blessed and carried them through the process of 9 months, you let them go to just go, man, because of what? Because of prophecy. Because of what? Because of Hebrew woman. Not everybody wants to be a Hebrew woman. The same God that said you can give birth, you will give birth like a Hebrew woman. The same God made it possible that in cases, because there are situations that God has already foreseen, in cases, there will be women that will not be able to give birth like this. So let me bless certain people with the talent, with the gift to save their life when it comes to situations like that. Do you think all these doctors, they fall from the sky? Do you think if you're a Christian, you should believe that the wisdom and the talents, the professionalism and everything that science is coming up every day with, God sets it in place? You know, pray that the CS procedure should be successful. Don't say no to CS. It must be Hebrew woman style. What is it? Last now, who lost? That is a woman that is gone because of what? Because she was a Christian in your church. That is a woman that is gone because of what? Because she was so scared, or because the husband, because at that point she could not even give her cousin because she was so weak. Because society will look at her like a weak woman. Society will look at her like a woman that could not push. What has society got to do with this? What has faith got to do with this? What is faith? Is faith empty? This is a poor woman. This is an innocent baby that life just went like that. So my takeaway message here is that whether you give birth through CS or you give birth through natural means, they are all called babies. We are all called women. We are all called mothers. They don't grade mother grade A and mother grade B because of the way you gave birth. We don't grade a child quality A and child quality B because of the way you gave birth. No, it doesn't work like that. Society people, we should stop this nonsense in Africa. We should stop it. Say this thing to African hospitals. I believe that when it comes to a situation, the doctor should be able to take things in their hands to save the life. I think the role of every doctor is to save a life. I know we need consent form from these people to sign it here and there, but if you know you are about to save a life, save a life. It is better to be saved than to be sorry. I love my boys. I look at them every day, I'm happy. My scar reminds me of the beautiful gift that I have. It is not given unto everybody. So why would God give you one and you want to waste it because of some nonsense pastor or some nonsense prophet? Do you think it was that prophet's wife that was on that table? He is going to say Hebrew woman. He's going to sign that form that they should give her. They should give her the CS. But because this prophet does not want to come out as if his prophecy was fake, somebody has to die because of it. What will do now, this prophet for Africa? And some of us, I don't know why we follow these people sheepishly. We cannot even reason that we've lost every iota of reasoning that we have in us. Because Papa said. Are you a mom? How did you give birth? Did the process through which you gave birth, does it make you feel any special or less special? What is your thought on CS and vaginal birth? Do you think your friend is more special or important than you because of the various way or the different means through which you gave birth? So on this note, I'm going to end here, and I'll hear your thoughts in the comment section below. See you next week, Wednesday, on our next episode of Opinion Wednesday. And feel free to always send me your stories via my email. My email is always in the description box, or you can send it via my Instagram. Some people always send it through my Instagram or my Facebook private messages. I'll be glad to welcome them and to read them. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy Advent, guys, for those who are Christians. Mwah.